Hello guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel at Manifest with a Medium. Guys, I found a lot of people that are manifesting things in, but they fuck it up because they carry a sense of fear. I've manifested her in, but what if I'm not worthy enough? What if I fuck it up? What if I self-sabotage it? What if I'm not good enough? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Do you know fear? All it's about is false evidence appearing in your reality. Where's this come from? So we're all going to get to that place. Even the clients that I work with, from celebrities to public figures to influencers, they're sure they manifest things in, but it doesn't stick. So in this video, I really want to strip it back to basics. I want you guys to go back to the basics of belief system. So we've all heard of believe and you shall receive, yeah? But do you ever question yourself on what you believe in? Do you really? You see, our real beliefs are what we live by. That is why it's so important to get true. And when I'm talking about getting true, I'm talking about you guys stripping away all this superficial crap that you have within yourself, within your subconscious mind. Because you need to ask yourself, what the heck are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Because believe it or not, whether that belief is true or false, if you really believe it, you end up living by it. So let me give you an example. I personally have never experienced a skydive. I just haven't. I just have this fear with it. I just have this belief that it's dangerous. But it's that belief that shaped the behavior and actions and the belief system that I would never do it because it's dangerous. So what have I done? I have limited my experience because of the belief system that I carry. See, one of the things that was the most favourite subjects back at school, and the reason I'm going to go back to that is because history played an important part in my life. Because when I was taught to analyse a piece of information, I was always taught, look at who wrote it, Annie. In what year did they say it? And what was happening in that year to justify such information? And that is what I do. So anyone that throws their beliefs on me, I say, well, hang on. Has that person even done it? Where are they coming from? What is their belief system? And most importantly, what the heck is their reality? So one of the ways that you can start strengthening your belief is through imagining. It's the imagination that creates the reality. And that's what I do. So anyone that throws their crappy belief systems about money or love to me, you know what I do? I just slip off in their imagination. I go off into my own little world, my own little reality that I've created. So one of the exercises that I love doing with my clients is I plug them into a whole different dimension. That's utilizing my spiritual energy because, don't forget I am psychic. So when I'm guiding them into a place that I'm psychically drawn to with the downloads that I receive, I'm getting them into a place to create a reality that feels real. And how do they know that it feels real? This is the scary part, guys, because I'm able to bloody validate it. See, as they imagine, they build what I call mental creation in the mind's eye, which over time I too can have access as to what they are seeing in their reality. See, one of the key ingredients of it all though, guys, is when you're building up this mental creation, you have to build enough energy where it becomes real. So that key ingredient is called faith. Now, faith is a muscle. It's something that you have to all work on, guys. And one of the ways to strengthen it is to start turning inwards. Start looking from within you. Start to seek the strength power that each and every one of us has got. That strength power you are going to need to push up all these external forces that have been put on you, put into your reality as a means of entrapment. So faith, what is faith to you? Now, the best way to visualize this with what I'm talking about with all the external forces is visualize yourself with chains that are tied up and you can't go anywhere. This is you. But it's with the power of faith. And the power of faith is an energy that travels from your core, expanding out of your body, touching each of those chains. And simply by the touch of each chain, it is breaking its tie from you. So you are no longer in chains. The faith is the energy that links you spiritually, your spiritual soul, to the divine or universe or God. That's why I say one of the ways to strengthen your faith is to start turning inwards. Start looking from within you. Now, this is where a lot of people fuck up when it comes to manifesting, when they enter into that fear state, is because they enter into what I call a state of worry. Oh, I can't find a job. Oh, things are going bad to worse. Oh my God, my bills are coming. Oh my God, my money's coming out of my account. Oh my God, there's nothing coming in. Hold on. Let's rewind. If you really believe that imagining creates the reality, then you wouldn't worry. The reason why you worry is because you don't have enough belief behind knowing that when you imagine and you really believe in it, that's what creates your reality. So what I'm talking about there, guys, is bending reality, entering into an altered state, which is something I teach and something I really get behind. Because when you worry, you are conjuring fear. And again, fear represents false evidence appearing reality. Worry is just an imaginal act. But you can't be worried about anything when you have a sense of knowing that imagining creates the reality. You gotta know, you gotta learn how to bend your reality, guys. Now, another example I can give this is people think that they know me, but they don't know who I am. If they did, their lives would transform simply by knowing who I am. They think they know me, but they don't know who I am. So ask yourself this one question. If you had an opportunity to be working with the best of the best to get you into that manifesting state, because remember, guys, every successful person, every public figure, every top influencer, they all have their psychic manifestation team. Don't be fooled by it. They have people who are coaching them through their manifesting state. And once you get into that state, guys, you are going to realize just how limitless you really are. Because personally, I've seen people come and go. I've seen people hit the peak and then all of a sudden you don't really hear from them. They haven't sustained their manifesting state. They don't know the tools that we do. They don't know the VIP insights that we do. And we know a lot more than an average person. So when you're ready to learn more about altering your state, bending that reality, working on the faith muscle, working on the imagination, because guys, remember, these are all skills that you can learn. When you're ready to totally transform your life, check out the website here below. Check us out. From working with celebs, billionaires, entrepreneurs, 9-figure businesses, athletes. Why? Because we know it. We know what it takes for you to get into that state within your mind, body, and energy like no one else.